Hello everyone, welcome to Honare's Arts and Lifestyle channel. Today's video is going to be the last of the Maga Navaratri series, and I'm going to finish the series by doing the Alankaram for Maha Saraswati. So this video is also going to be really special because it is for Maha Saraswati, the supreme power which is there for blessing us for the knowledge, art and music and whatnot. So if you also want to learn on how to do this beautiful Alankaram and listen to a story related to Maha Saraswati, then please don't miss to watch this video till the end. So this video is also going to be self-explanatory, so I won't be saying anything much while I'm doing Alankaram, so that you all can enjoy and listen to the story at the background while I'm decorating her or doing the Alankaram for her. So just to start with, I have already fixed 2 extra hands over here because this goddess is going to have 8 hands altogether. Okay, so there are 2 hands this side and 2 hands this side. Before understanding who is Maha Saraswati, let us first understand what is the meaning of Tridevi. Tridevi is a concept in Hinduism of joining a group of 3 eminent goddesses either as a female version of the Trimurti or as consorts of the masculine Trimurti. This is typically personified as Saraswati, Lakshmi and Parvati. According to Shaktism, goddess Adi Parashakti Devi, that is Akara Parabrahma Swarupa of Omkara, came into existence. Mother Adi Parashakti created 3 Mahashaktis, that is Mahalakshmi, Maha Saraswati and Mahakali. Mother Maha Saraswati was born from Adi Parashakti, that is Parvati Devi, and is the representation of Sattva Guna of the Devi, as Adi Parashakti is Nirguna and she herself manifests into three gunas, that is Rajaguna as Mahalakshmi, Sattvika Guna as Maha Saraswati, and Tamasika Guna as Mahakali. Maha Saraswati is regarded as the consort of Lord Brahma, and she is his Shakti, and without her he is unable to create. There is a difference between Saraswati Devi and Maha Saraswati Devi because Saraswati is the goddess of art and knowledge, which represents the free flow of wisdom and consciousness, and Maha Saraswati is the highest knowledge and is the Shakti form of Saraswati Ma. So now let me just give you a brief story about Maha Saraswati. So there are various versions of the stories where at some places it says that it is Maha Saraswati or Kaushika Maha Saraswati who has killed Shumba and Nishumba. But there are at places where they say that it was Durga or Adi Parashakti who killed Shumba and Nishumba. So either ways, we all know that Maha Saraswati was just an Amsha of Adi Parashakti. So now having understood this basic concept, let us listen to this beautiful story. Once, two demons named Shumba and Nishumba conquered the Swarga. Defeated, the Devas took shelter in Himalayas and began praying to Mahadevi, the sole refuge of the troubled and the one who fantasizes the whole world, the causer of all causes and the one who is dearer to Lord Shiva than life. Impressed, Parvati appeared before Devas and asked, "Who is troubling you?" Due to her Maya, Devas couldn't recognize her. Before Devas could reply, Parvati incarnated as Maha Saraswati from her outer fairer complexion. She resembled Parvati in appearance. That eight-armed Maha Saraswati also became to be known as Kaushiki due to her appearance from Gauri's Shyat. Since Kaushiki appeared from Parvati's fair complexion, Parvati turned dark and reverted to her original Kalika form. Maha Saraswati, the pinnacle of beauty, stationed herself on the peaks of Himalayas, where she was witnessed by Chanda Munda, the two generals of Shumba Nishumba. They reported her beauty to their king. Then Shumba sent an emissary named Sugriva to Maha Saraswati with a proposal to marry either Shumba or Nishumba. Sugriva reached the residence of Maha Saraswati and said, "My lady, Shumba and his mighty brother Nishumba has conquered the three worlds. They both are the supreme sovereign. They have everything this world desires of. They have conquered Indra and Swarga. You are so lucky that they have chosen you. Either take Shumba or Nishumba as your consort." The Devi replied, "Sir, whatever you are saying is true. No doubt, Shumba is brave and his brother is equally brave. But I am bounded by a vow." Sugriva asked, "What kind of vow, my lady?" The Devi replied, "Listen to it carefully. The one who will defeat me in a battle and is greater or equal to me in strength, and the one who will curb my pride and defeat me will be the one whom I will take up as my consort." Sugriva was shocked. He said to Maha Saraswati, "O lady, you are a delicate woman. How can you withstand Shumba and Nishumba if they drag you by your hair forcefully? It will be very disrespectful for you." Kaushiki replied, "Sir, I am bounded by my vote. Kindly deliver my message to your kings. If they are worthy enough, they will be my consort. Ask them to defeat me and curb my pride." When Sugriva delivered Chandika's message to Shumba, he became angry and he said, "If that woman wants a war, let her have it. Dhumralochana, go with your entire army and bring that lady here. If she resists, bring her by force." Dhumralochana reached the place where the Devi had stationed herself. He said, "Go and serve Shumba Nishumba." The Devi replied, "O mighty Asura, you are accompanied by such a massive army. If you will attack me, what can a mere woman do?" Dhumralochana attacked Durga, to which Devi murmured, and Dhumralochana was reduced to ashes. The army of Asurs showered arrows and other weapons on Devi, but the Devi and her mighty lion managed to take down the whole army. The news of Dhumralochana's death reached Shumba. He clenched his teeth in fury and asked Chandamunda to go and bring Maha Saraswati. Chandamunda reached the place where the Devi had stationed herself. Seeing the army, Kaushiki knitted her eyebrows in anger. Suddenly from her forehead sprung a fearful lady, Kali. She was black and she wore a mundamala, had a clever and bore katwanga and a nose. She attacked the army. Some were clutched under her feet, while some were swallowed by her, while some were slain by her sword. Seeing her, Chandamunda charged at her with their weapons. All they witnessed was that the weapons are shinier as suns, disappearing in the cloud-like mouth of Kali. Kali caught hold of their heads and severed them. Taking the severed heads of the demonic brothers, she approached Maha Saraswati and thus, O Durge, in this yagna of war, I offer you the heads of Chanda and Munda. Kindly slay Shumba Nishumba yourself. The delighted Mahamaya said to Kali, O Kali, you have pleased me with the slaying of Chanda and Munda. Hence you will be henceforth named as Chamunda. Hearing the death of Chanda Munda, Shumba sent another Asura named Rakta Bijasura to fight with Chandika. Knowing the future events, Matrikas began to appear from the bodies of different gods. Matrikas were the Shakti of different gods. Shakti of Brahma came as Brahmini, Shakti of Vishnu came as Vaishnavi, Shakti of Shiva as Maheshwari, Indras as Aindrani, Kartikeyas as Kaumari, Varaha Shakti is Varahi, Narasimha Shakti is Narasimhi, and Chamunda became Maha Saraswati Shakti. On the battlefield, surrounded by Matrikas, appeared Shiva. He said to Devi, O Devi, kindly slay Shumba Nishumba and accomplish the task of Devas. Suddenly, a Shakti manifested from Kaushika's body, surrounded by thousands of jackals. She said to Shiva, O Deva, go to Shumba's residence and deliver my last warning to Shumba. If he wants to leave, then he should return to Patal and give back Swarga to Devas, as there should be meals for the jackals. Since that Devi appointed Shiva as a Duta, she came to be known as Shivaduti. Shumba, upon hearing the words of Devi by Shiva, he became mad with anger and started preparing of war with Devi. Meanwhile, Rakta Bijasura reached the battlefield and began to abuse the Devi. Seeing it, Aindrani hit Rakta Bijasura on his forehead, after which torrents of blood flowed on the field and numerous Rakta Bijas began to appear. The fight started and millions of Rakta Bija appeared in the field. The Matrika began to lose the battle. Mahamaya addressed Chamunda and Matrikas as thus, O Devi, spread your tongues and consume every single drop of his blood. Chamunda and Devis began to drink the blood of Rakta Bija before it could fall on the ground, while Mahasaraswati hit him with pestle, arrows, trident and discus. At last, Durga and Matrikas slayed Rakta Bijasura too and celebrated their victory by singing and drinking wine and blood. Shumba and Nishumba reached the battlefield and saw Devi Mahamaya laughing at them. They charged at Mahasaraswati with weapons, but the Devi fought back and knocked them down. Regaining consciousness, Nishumba attacked Durga's lion. Seeing her lion being assaulted, Chandika beheaded Nishumba with her trident. Suddenly, a dark monster appeared from Nishumba's body, but Durga slayed him too. Shumba, upon regaining consciousness, seeing his brother dead, shouted to Kaushiki, O cunning Durge, don't be so proud of your victory. You are using others' strength to fight me. Mahamaya giggled and replied, O fool, no one except me exists in this world, for I am alone Brahman. These Devis are none other than my various vibhutis emerging and becoming one with me once again. All the Matrikas thus emerged back into Mahasaraswati. Durga exclaimed, O Shumba, now I exist alone. Come fight with me. Shumba attacked Devi with trident, but she countered it with hers. Shumba shooted arrows at Devi, but she countered them with her own arrows. Now Shumba jumped and punched Durga in the forehead, but she slapped him hard and he fell on the ground. Mahasaraswati then pierced Shumba's chest with her trident and he breathed his last breath. Devas then began to praise Devi Chandika with hymns. Gandharvas sang and Apsaras danced. Devi, being pleased, said to Devas, O sons, what boons do you all desire? The Devas said, O Devi, whenever we need, you please come and help us. Devi said, in Vaivashta Manvantara, During Dwapara Yuga, Shumba and Nushumba will be reborn. For slaying them, I will incarnate as Nanda Gopal's daughter, Ekanamasha. So this completes the short story about Maha Saraswati. I hope you have liked the story. So I hope you all have liked this video. If so, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you.